you had insomnia or you have insomnia, you know that this is not fun. Those sleepless nights that you don't know why because you're exhausted, but you can't sleep. That little hamster just keep running and running in your head. However, I cured my insomnia. Almost 100% with 12 tips that I do every day. I'm not pretending that this can help everybody. If what works for me might not work for you. I think it's worth trying, especially if you take pills to go to bed. God knows a lot of people do, unfortunately. Maybe actually be able to stop the pills and sleep naturally. Stick till the end. I'm gonna tell you how I went from being a bartender full-time, going to bed around 5, 6 a.m. to mastering my morning and waking up now between 3 and 4 every day. Number 1, know the value of your sleep. Having a steady sleep schedule, 7 days a week, 365 a year, is actually the best thing you can do for yourself. So you're probably not gonna like what I'm gonna say. Can't get back lost sleep. That's just not possible. You know when you get all fucked up on Friday and you go out super late and you say, oh, it's okay, I'll sleep on Saturday a little later, I'll be fine. You're making it worse. You already fucked up your sleep schedule, not going to bed at the same time on Friday. You're breaking it even more on the Saturday that you don't wake up at the same time. The body works in 24-hour cycle. If you mess with it, that sleep is lost. I'm not suggesting that you obliviate your social life. I'm just stating the facts here. Good sleep equals good health. It just comes with it. Number 2, try to calculate your REMs of sleep. A REM of sleep is about 90 minutes. REM means rapid eye movement, which is a phase unique in the sleep cycle where when your eyes are closed and pupils go crazy. The REM is thought to be a phase of sleep that is very important for your mood, memory, and learning. You know when you wake up in the middle of the night and you're ready to take on your day, but you decide you're like, I'm just gonna sleep 1 more hour. And then when you wake up, you're groggy as hell. You're like, oh my God, why am I so tired? Usually your brain takes about 30 minutes to wake up. If you wake up in the middle of a REM, it could take up to 5 hours. Number 3. All right, this one's a social killer as well. But remember, I'm just stating the facts. The best sleep time is between 10 p.m. and 2 a.m. This time frame is where we get the most beneficial hormonal secretion and recovery. Our stress gland, adrenals, rest and recharge between these hours as well. Also, the melatonin production is highest in these hours. And you can regulate your circadian rhythm by going to bed at the same time every night. It's just a bunch of fancy words to say go to bed at the same time every night, and I promise you will feel better. Why? Because it's gonna help regulate your physical, mental, behavioral changes in that 24-hour frame. Unfortunately, some people work nights. Our body was not made to be working nights. The graveyard shift, hasn't been there that long. Back in the old days and a long time ago, what would happen is you go to bed when the sun goes down and you wake up when the sun goes up. If you're one of the people that works night, stick with me. The other tips might help you improve your sleep even if you sleep during the day. Tip number 3. Get sunlight in your eyes in the morning and in the evening. It's important to at least do 20 minutes each session. Your eyes knows what time it is, and it's gonna start regulating your body either to go to sleep or to wake up. Just walk around without sunglasses. It should do it. Number 4. Yeah, you guessed it. Caffeine ain't that good for you. If you can keep it before noon and don't drink too much, you should be fine. Your sleep will be good. Number 6, eat like shit, sleep like shit. Diet is super important when it comes down to sleep. The quantities you eat and when you eat it as well. Try to stop eating at least 3-4 hours before going to bed. Unfortunately, number 7 kind of goes with the food. Alcohol. Alcohol is very bad for your sleep. You think you're having a good sleep when you're having those 2 drinks of wine or 1 scotch or a couple of beers, and it's not too much. But it's been proven that it's super damaging for your body and for your sleep as well. And if you must drink alcohol, try to stop at least 3-4 hours before going to bed as well. Number 8, Be cool. Research have shown that having a cooler bedroom actually helps you falling asleep and staying asleep. If you don't have a budget for this, it's quite easy. Summertime, put AC in your bedroom. Wintertime, don't crank up the heat so much, or you can even crack open the window a little bit. If you do have a budget, they sell cool mattresses and cooling system for your good night's sleep. It's worth taking a look at them. Number 9, make your bedroom a sleep sanctuary. Snake plants are absolutely amazing to purify the air in your bedroom. Check it out. These plants right there. They're supposed to be great for oxygen, so I don't know if it makes much difference, but I think it's every little steps that's gonna make you sleep better and maybe lose your insomnia instead of losing sleep. Also, blackout drapes. This is one of the best investment that I've done in that quest of losing my insomnia. Wait, let me show you. Can you see me? No, you can't. I can't even see my hand in front of me. Blackout drapes, they're meant for you to have no light whatsoever in your bedroom. I got mine for cheap with Amazon. I'll put a link in the description below so you can go check it out. Speaking of light, no screen, no cell phone, no alarm clock with lights on it. It needs to be completely dark. But if you must have an alarm clock, block out the lights on it or put it outside the bedroom. So when it rings, you don't have a choice to get up. And that takes us to tip number 10. Do not watch television or your phone or tablet before going to bed, at least 90 minutes before. Give your brain a time to rest before you go to bed. And if you must, try to get some glasses. Try to get some blue light blockers. They're glasses meant to block the blue lights of the screen that is messing with your brain. They might be not too stylish, but they won't interfere with your sleepy time. Number 11. This one is strange, but it's true. Hear me out. Be positive when you go to bed. Watch your thoughts. If you go to bed super negative, being like, I'm not gonna sleep again tonight, be restless tomorrow, I'm gonna be in a bad mood, the chances are very high that this is what's gonna happen. Why don't you instead flip it? Go to bed with a quiet mind, with a peaceful mind, thinking you're gonna sleep well, you're gonna be very comfortable in your bed, you're gonna wake up rested. Even if you have insomnia, it's not the end of the world. You're only gonna be tired and you're gonna sleep the amount you're gonna sleep. There's no pressure. And try to notice, the last thing you think about when you go to bed is the first thing you think about when you wake up. I've noticed it many times. It's actually true. That takes us to number 12. Just meditate. A clean mind is a clean sleep. Just relax your brain, just relax your body, breathe, and you'll be fine. If you're lucky enough to make your sleep schedule between 8 p.m. and 4 a.m., you should absolutely do it. You're even gonna find more time. I made a video about this, how I found more time. I'll link it in the description below. So like I said at the beginning of the video, I used to be a bartender. I was going to bed at 6 a.m., waking up around noon, maybe 2 p.m., then going back to work. And I was doing that 7 days a week. How did I break that cycle? It's so easy. It seems a little bit stupid. When I really decided to make the switch, obviously I wasn't a bartender anymore. I went from bartender to opening my studio. Then I had a choice to do. I couldn't keep up with day life and going to bed so late or early. One night, I set up my alarm for the morning between 5 and 6. Whatever time I went to bed that night or didn't even sleep, it did not matter. I just woke up. That day, I was exhausted. But it's like being jet lagged. You'll survive. You're not gonna die from it. And make sure you do it on the weekend. You won't have to work, so it won't be as painful. Then I did that for 2 days. One night when I went to bed, I scheduled my alarm between 4 and 5. Whatever time I went to bed and I fell asleep, I woke up at the time. It takes a little bit of discipline. You need to kick yourself out of bed. That's just a little bit of pain for maybe 2 weeks to a max. Me, it took about a week, 7-8 days, that my inner clock was perfectly settled, and now I don't even need an alarm to wake up. Most of my nights, I sleep like a baby. If you think of anything else, something you do to help you go to bed, please share that in the comments down below and let's have a discussion about it. Maybe we can help other people with insomnia get rid of it. That's the book that helped me sleep better. Sleep Smarter by Sean Stevenson. It's a great book, fast read as well. That book helped me to get the sleep I deserve. Maybe by reading it, you're gonna get some tips and get the sleep you deserve. It's never been a better time to become the other. I'll see you in the next one.